Hey everyone, Hitesh here from AT's personal tech team. Today we're looking at the Samsung Galaxy A30 and A50. These are two new mid-range devices from Samsung. The company is looking to strengthen the mid-range segment, so these slot in above the new M series, and both of these will have Super AMOLED displays. So for somebody looking for a more premium experience, these are the ones to go for. The A30 starts at 16,990. That's for the 464GB variant. The A50 starts at 19,990. That's again for 464. They also have a 664 for 22,990. We'll go over the differences of the A30 and the A50. There are a little bit of differences just as soon as we do the unboxing. So for the A30, we get a clear case in the box. This is the adaptive fast charger, USB Type-C cable, 3.5mm earphones, and of course the device itself. So this is definitely a lot more premium looking than the M series. There's a certain depth to the back, as I'm sure you can see. It is still a plastic bag, it's not glass, but it does feel and look more premium. The fingerprint sensor on the back here. This is the dual camera. It's a 16 megapixel plus 5 megapixel. This it should note that this is a 5 megapixel is the ultra wide. It's an f2.2 ultra wide, not really a depth sensor, but I suppose it will double up as a depth sensor. In the A50, it jumps up to a triple camera on the back, including a separate depth and a separate wide angle, and the fingerprint sensor moves to under the display. Let's unbox the A50 and see what the differences are. Now here again for the A50, you get the clear soft case. You get the adaptive fast charger, and you get Type-C and the 3.5mm earphones. Now this is the A50, and this is what it looks like from the back. There is a little bit more depth to it, and you can tell the different colors. There's obviously a different layering process used, a few extra layers to give it a little bit more depth and a little bit more premium feel. The fingerprint sensor is gone. I'll put these both side by side. There's the A50 on the left and the A30 on the right. This one has the fingerprint sensor. On this, it moves to the display. Dual camera, and this is the triple camera. Now this has the 16 megapixel primary. This steps it up to a 25 megapixel f1.7 primary. There's an 8 megapixel ultra wide. It's a 123-degree field of view. That's the ultra wide at the bottom. This is the 25 megapixel f1.7, and this is the 5 megapixel f2.2 depth sensor. So here's a closer look at the A50 on the left and the A30 on the right again. They are both fairly attractive looking devices, quite premium, substantially more so than the M series. Also show you that they look very similar from the front, and that is because they share a common display. There's a 6.4-inch FHD Plus Infinity-U Super AMOLED display. So I've just set these phones up and I can show you what the notch looks like. There's a closer look at the notch on the top there, and there's a closer look at the notch on the A30. So they look very similar, except of course the fingerprint sensor is built into the display over here, and I can show you how that works. You just put your finger on that. It takes a while. So here's the A50 and the A30 side by side. They do look startlingly similar from the front. Keep in mind that the dark blue wallpaper is the A50 and the light blue is the A30. So I mentioned already 6.4-inch display. It's exactly the same. 4000 mAh battery is the same. Type-C port, 3.5mm, a dedicated micro SD slot. These are the common specifications. So that's our first look at the A50 and the A30. We will be doing a full review of both of these devices soon, so keep a watch out for that. In case you have any further questions about these, you can reach out to us in the comment section or to me directly on Twitter. Thanks for watching.